Hello and welcome to the Under Report, a summary of all the major happenings over the last few days in that beautiful stretch of desert we call the Under. Things have been heating up, my friends, and we have much to cover this hour. In our top story, the heir apparent to the Krob dynasty, Prince Claudio, has come out of his shell, so to speak, since our last show, and has gone from mere rumor to a major public figure at the epicenter of shifting Krob-Cat relations. The boy prince, son of the Krob king and underperformer Catania, has been burrowing through the sands and discovering the world for the first time in his campaign of peace and unity since his birth in the Krob pit 3 weeks ago. Among his many new friends is his Aunt Vicky, who has reportedly taken to the child despite her prior objections to her sister's relationship with the Krob king. While the two aren't believed to have met personally, King Kit, Claudio's uncle, has accepted his existence and has vowed to not harm the child. In his pursuit of furthering Krob-Cat relations, Claudio has begun talks to arrange a meeting between his Aunt Vicky and the Krob king, and a meeting between himself and the MC to discuss the matter of the mysterious mask that is taking control of his mother's mind. Catania, as we've previously reported, has continued to struggle against the insidious mask that has plagued her mind since before Claudio's birth. The origin of this affliction is unknown, but the mask bears an uncanny resemblance to the mask of infinite power worn by our very own MC, and seems to compel Catania to quite literally sing the MC's praises. She continues to seek the aid of Professor Perry in finding a permanent solution, as the effects of the mask, including large lapses in memory and behavioral changes, have begun to linger past its temporary removal by way of a can opener. She has appointed Vicky as Claudio's godmother and guardian in moments where she's under the power of the mask. The Under Report will return after a message from our sponsor. Enjoy Dale's Golden Beer, brewed with only the finest desert hops and lovingly encased in a nigh impenetrable 24-karat gold shell, locking in that fresh taste forever and ever and ever. Dale's Golden Beer, because friends of Dale drink Golden Beer. Discontinue use of Dale's Golden Beer if apocalyptic prophetic visions become too intrusive. Dale's Golden Beer is not responsible for any adverse health effects resulting from its use, including, but not limited to, Gold Finger, Golden Child, Heart of Gold, Golden Eye, and Gold Fever. These are turbulent times in the Ender, and no one exemplifies that quite like wet food backup performer and aspiring solo artist Vicky. As we reported 3.7 million cycles ago, Vicky has been spending her time at the island as of late, after poisoning herself to escape her problems and work on her most recent single. The Anti-Sweepers Union anthem, Leaving the Union, is Vicky's attempt to mend her troubled relationship with the MC, who was displeased by her joining the Union, and to be allowed to perform on the Under's main stage. Despite her reservations to the Krob king, she's taken on an active role in the raising of her Crichton nephew, and in raising awareness of how to help her sister through a squad of can-opener-wielding first responders, tentatively known as the Mind Openers. Beyond the threat of anti-union sentiment, Sweepers Union leader Bernice has been anguished by the tragic consumption of one of her top sweepers, Jester, by the Krob king after the sweeper requested that the monarch clean up his mess. After hearing murmuring down in the pit, Bernice and a small group of truly committed sweepers got to manually extracting Jester from the crop, using buckets of water and giant forks. Not the most glamorous work, but it was a success, as Jester was good as new after a thorough scrubbing and has been reunited with her forlorn broom, Chester. After reportedly striking a deal with an unknown third party, the Union has been conducting a series of secret meetings to discuss the future of the organization. Now, I have my sources, but the Sweepers are a tight-lipped group, and all I've been able to gather is that they have some expectations of improved wages and benefits, and there are rumors of a meeting they wish to arrange with the MC through the top sweeper in the land, Russell, who seems to have a history with the Union leader. Russell seems to be struggling with his memory, but the MC has been more than happy to fill in the gaps for him. Some might say he's being brainwashed, his past life replaced by affirmations and advertisements for the Under's newest attraction, the Time Boat, which he insists all the time spreads must complete to help the cycle move forward, so do your part and help those nice folks out. Russell doesn't think the MC is brainwashing him, though. Why would a benevolent god do such a thing? That's all the news the MC has permitted me to report this evening. For more video and discussion of these and other breaking stories, contact your nearest Golden Shakers Union representative for information on the officially unofficial The Under Presents Discord server. Good night, and stay out of the mud.